Living with less furniture and more space, how removing objects quietly changes how a place feels and how you move within it. The first thing you notice is the space. When furniture is removed, the room does not feel empty. Instead, it feels open. The air seems to move differently. Light spreads across the floor without interruption. You become more aware of the shape of the room itself, something that was less noticeable when it was filled. The absence of objects does not take something away. It reveals something that was already there, how movement becomes easier. There is less hesitation in how you move. This creates a sense of ease that is difficult to notice at first. Over time, the space begins to feel more responsive. It does not direct your movement, it allows it. The quiet shift in attention. Furniture often carries visual weight. Each piece draws attention. When those objects are reduced, attention shifts. The room feels calmer not because something has been added, but because something has been removed. This changes how you experience the environment without requiring effort. Daily activities begin to adjust in small ways. Sitting, reading, or resting may happen in different places or positions. This flexibility creates a different relationship with routine. But over time, the difference between empty and intentional becomes clearer. The space is not lacking. The room begins to reflect choice rather than accumulation. This shift changes how you think about what is necessary. How space affects the mind. Physical space often influences mental experience. A crowded room can feel overwhelming even if you are not consciously aware of it. A more open environment can reduce that sense of pressure. Thoughts feel less scattered. Letting go of what was once useful. This can be more difficult than expected. Objects carry meaning even when they are no longer used often. Choosing to remove them is not only a physical decision but also a mental one. It involves recognizing that usefulness can change over time. Softer seating, more storage, more options. Living with less challenges that idea. Comfort begins to come from openness rather than accumulation. It is not about removing everything, but about noticing what actually contributes to how a space feels. What remains feels more noticeable. This can make the space feel more intentional and organized. Instead of blending into a larger collection, each item has a presence. Final thoughts. It changes how it is experienced. Movement becomes easier, attention becomes quieter, and routines become more flexible. The space begins to feel less defined by objects and more defined by how it is used. Over time, this shift creates a different relationship with both the environment and the idea of what is necessary. Thanks for watching.